their county stands. In 2014-2015, Madam Speaker, 25 counties received a disclaimer of opinion. In 2014-2015, that number only went down by 3 counties, and 22 counties received the same disclaimer of opinion, which means a lot of counties lost money. Number 2, a lot of counties accumulated a lot of debt, which now the Auditor General is questioning. Madam Speaker, when you look at most of these counties, they deducted the statutory deductions from the employees, but they never remitted this money to the KRA, violating another piece of legislation, which is the Kenya Revenue Act. Madam Speaker, my chair had dealt into various recommendations and different observations that we observed when we are looking at these reports. So I want to limit my submissions to only the way forward. Madam Speaker, as we look at this, we cannot only say we are condemning the county governments for having floated all these pieces of legislation. I think it's a high time that this House now come up with a program that tried to build the capacity of the staff in these counties. We have seen the Auditor General changing and really working with these counties, and this year, Madam Speaker, you'll find that a lot of counties have received qualified opinion, while some of them have received unqualified opinion. But this does not eliminate the risk which is involved in all these funds management in the counties. It is important that the Auditor General himself comes up with the different types of audit so that when the county government are spending this money, they don't not only have to perfect the act of putting together the documentation or ensuring that they go through the audit process properly, but ensuring that the little resources that they are receiving, they can continue to improve the service delivery. One of the biggest problems that we noted, Madam Speaker, is that a lot of these counties were carrying out functions which are designated to the national government. When they do this, you realize that a lot of services that are supposed to be delivered to the people, specific services like healthcare, lose out a lot. Because when you see counties building high schools, when you see counties, spending their money in projects that are supposed to be carried out by the national government, the health sector loses, ECD loses. So, Madam Speaker, in conclusion, I would like to encourage and plead with all the members of the Senate to take time and really and see where the counties are losing out. Because, Madam Speaker, if this House now approves the Commission of Revenue Allocation proposal on the 3rd generation formula, a lot of counties will lose out. Because if counties are not able to increase on their own source revenue, if counties are not able to set up the internal audit committees or even the budget implementation forums, then most of these counties will lose out. So, Madam Speaker, I would really plead with my colleagues to take time and look at this report, and then also look for time to address the assemblies and talk to the assemblies and say, these are the issues that we've found out. These are the risks which will continue putting the county down, which will continue abetting corruption, and this is how we need to be able to resolve them. So finally, Madam Speaker, as I support or I second the motion, I want to end by stating that unless we in this House expedite the analysis, or rather expedite the process of considering these reports, we will not be doing our counties any service. And I hope that next time, when we have such a serious report, the House will be full so that senators can be able to poke holes on the work that the County Public Account and Investment Committee is doing, and also contribute so that we can be able to better our people. We don't call governors so that we can be able to have, sort of like a show of supremacy. We engage them in conversations to show them how they can be able to improve service delivery to the people that we represent or they represent, and also to ensure that we can be able to really build devolution in this country. So, Madam Speaker, with those few remarks, I beg to second.